speaking of horrific, our topical section for today has to be the treasure trove of Epstein emails that have been published. I don't understand.
You have yours come out yet? Mine have not. So
no, not yet. But there's a lot. I don't think we're necessarily the breaking news ones.
No,
like I think there's like
ours get buried in there.
Yeah, they got to get Larry Summers.
Wait, one of my favorite buried ones from yesterday, and maybe it wasn't buried, but this is the one that stood out to me, was that woman. She worked for the Obama administration. She's a lawyer for Goldman Sachs, and she was talking about fat people. Did you see that one?
No, what did she say?
She was like, she's such a bitch. I hate her. She was also, I had to look her up. When I saw her, I was like, oh, okay, I want to see who this person is talking this. And I'm just ugly person. You know what I mean?
What's her name, Paige?
Anyway,
can you see if you can find it? Let's read it.
She said basically she was coordinating, like meeting up with him, and she was like talking about her drive, and she was like, I'm gonna have to pull over like once an hour at New Jersey gas stations where I'm sure I'm gonna see a bunch of people all 100 pounds overweight shoving their fat faces. But like she was just like thing, and then as a good reminder not to eat anything that day. Like it was just like
it is so funny to get in trouble for corresponding with Jeffrey Epstein because of your fat phobia.
And I looked her up and I was like, oh, you're ugly. You're fugly. Like, you're like, you're, and so I was like, listen, you know, I can make fun of fat people. I don't, but I was like, you expect if someone is like that opinionated, you're going to see someone that you're like, oh, wow, a true beaut. And it's a very normal, plain Jane person. Anyways.
I think the one that I thought was very funny was it's I don't know who it is, Jeffrey Epstein and someone. Oh, it's like it's one of the victims, but she's saying like send the address to the door code. He gives her the code, and she says, I'm at the door, but I will wait for my time. I don't want to come early to find Trump in your house. And I just think it's so funny to be the least popular pedophile. Like the pedophile where they're like, hey, take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
And I think the emoji wasn't the emoji she used, like that one. And I feel like that one implies like I've run into this guy before here and it is a drag. Like, no. That is so funny. I saw your thing about that.
Yeah, it's just to be like to be the one at Epstein's Island that they're like, you're getting a little handsy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Or not even. Or it's like, God, I don't want to talk to this guy. You know, like, like it's like he's not only is he going to probably molest me, but I'm going to have to hear him talk for
the molesting wasn't even the worst part.
He does. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Like,
yeah.
Because he just is like, you know,
it
felt like there was so much stuff I couldn't keep. I was, you know.
I mean, I think we're gonna see like where it all falls. I don't understand why they didn't release it sooner. People say, oh, it's because it was Clinton. I think it's not just Clinton. I think it's like it's everyone and everything,
it's everyone.
And it's
also like this, like the New York Times reporters that like it's seeing how these people all connected are like maneuvering all sorts of things.
It's so big. It's like you can't just fire them all because they are the ones in charge. Like it's so overwhelming of a task to clean up that who knows? There's the big. Who's the reporter? It's like the older reporter. He's the one who was like advising Epstein about how to exploit his connections to Trump to get out of trouble.
Wolf, right?
Michael Wolff. And it's like, that's the major guy who released books. Yeah. And they're pals, and Bill Gates. And it's like Bill Gates, helping with he's helping. I'm sure Bill Gates is doing, unlike conspiracy theorists, I do believe like he's probably trying to help the world on like a health level, maybe not, maybe it's deep and manipulative, but it's like, yeah, he also could be like trying to do good in a grand scale, and he went to the island and had his fun. And it's like, what do you do? What do you do? You can't go after Bill Gates. He's so rich. So what do you do with knowing this now?
Yeah.
Which one's this page? Is this the
From Michael Wolff?
Michael Wolff? Yeah, Epstein's like, Michael Wolff tells him, I hear CNN planning to ask Trump tonight about his relationship with you, either on air or in scrum afterwards. And by the way, this happens with stuff like, with these debates, they go, they leaked what they were going to ask to the candidates. And again, it's like, if you know the world, it's like, yeah, everyone knows everything. There's hints and people hear and they talk. It's all fucked. They know what questions are coming. So Epstein says, if we were able to craft an answer for him, what do you think it should be? And Michael Wolff says, I think you should let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you a valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way, ironically, all the talk about hanging. Yeah. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. Or if it really looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. Of course, it is possible that when asked, he'll say Jeffrey is a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is a victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in a Trump regime. Listen, I would not want people to see how I talk in emails because honestly, it's so like, hey, how are you? Can't wait. Yeah. But like the way Michael Wolff's talking, it's so Machiavellian. It's so brutal.
Really is. Oh.
And then Epstein, the way he talks, some of it's like a mystery because he talks in such a, Donald Trump is the dog that hasn't barked. And I'm like, could you fucking just talk like a normal goddamn human being?
I know sometimes he talks in a way that I'm like, you knew all this was going to leak? Why are you texting it? Like it is in a way that you're like, what is this weird way of talking?
It's weird. There's like weird lingo. And I'm like, were you picking this up from the 15-year-olds? I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victim. I spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. I'm like, what? What is that? Police chief, etc. I have been thinking about that. Are there any more, Paige?
Yeah.
This. Victim, Mar-a-Lago, blacked out. Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course he knew about the girls. He asked Ghislaine to stop. And that's what I'm like, okay. And then we all have to decipher this shit. Someone said it's clear that he wrote them all on an iPad, and that's why they're so, and I honestly, I didn't even know if it was a joke or an explanation. Any more?
Yeah, this one was kind of weird.
Hey, Jeff, it's nice to meet you. I'm Paige Asachika, the producer of The Downside with Gianmarco Soresi. We would love to have you on the show if you're available to record an episode. Our co-host, Russell Daniels, is a huge fan of yours, and it is his dream to have you as a guest on the show. Let me know if you have any interest. Oh
my God.
Did he write back? Can we bump the email?
Wait, this is in 2019 after he was dead?
No, he died in 2020.
Oh, okay, sorry. He was in jail?
This was before we started the podcast because you told me you had one requirement if we were going to do a podcast together, and it had to be guests you were excited by.
All I talked about for years and years was how big of a fan Epstein was.
Honestly,
and I didn't know about how rich he was. It wasn't that. It was it wasn't the money.
No, we know what it was, buddy. I'm just so bummed. He never got back. I can't believe he left us hanging.
Oh, you're right. The hanging stuff. Oh, Gianmarco, I didn't even put that together earlier.
It's really like
hanging, and then they hanged him.
I'm not.
They hanged him. Come on. Allegedly, the U.S. government hanged him.
It's really hard to tell, like, when you're a conspiracy theorist or not, because you're like, yeah, Putin kills people. And by the way, we have no problem being like, No one goes, oh, you think the Russian government poisons people? You're a conspiracy theorist. So
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
There's so...
I mean, I think all you need is being like, oh, there was footage missing. Oh, okay.
There's
Yeah,
footage
okay.
missing.
You killed him. The night he made.
Come
Yeah,
on.
okay, stop. We're not idiots. Stop. And it's like, it's to even pretend that it's up for debate. You're like, they killed him. It's fine. You know?
They killed him.
You can't also, someone brought up the great point on Twitter once of being like, okay, so these two people were arrested for running a trafficking ring for who? Like, just the two of them?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, wait, no one else has
It's also this idea where, like, it's so clear that this is not a guy who honestly, he doesn't even seem like scared to be caught. He's just like, okay, well, I could do this, I could try that. Well, I could it doesn't seem like the guy who goes, you know what, it's over. I gotta kill myself. It looks like a guy who's like, okay, I could try this, that, and the other. It's a guy who could go to jail for 3 years, or like Ghislaine, who's in jail but is in like a really nice jail, and like seems to be having a good time. And you just don't buy that this is a guy that goes, oh no, now the world knows about my crimes, I'm gonna off myself. He's talking about his crimes to everyone. He's got a book of poems. This is a calculator guy, not a guy who goes, I'm gonna throw in the towel and then wrap it around my neck. I mean, it really, he was killed.
You're listening to The Downside
The Downside.
with Gianmarco Soresi.